guys! Yeah, this is a little different vlog. I don't know what happened to the thing that hooks onto the thing. The stand, the camera stand, so that I can actually have lighting in this room and I can actually sit down and not sit on the floor like I'm sitting now. But whatever. Y'all see my busted Christmas decorations in the background? I seriously went up in the attic for like 2 seconds and I grabbed some lights and like the tree. What's that thing? The tree skirt? And I put the tree skirt up there and I was like, boom! Instant festivities. So I know it's been a while since I had my last video. And I'm going to talk about that. Sorry if it's TMI, but I'm going to talk about birth control. Now, birth control is very important. Go get you some. No. I have tried a lot of different contraceptives to try to find the one that worked best for me. I tried the patch, which sucked. It was kind of annoying too because it was like a giant band-aid that delivered hormones all day long. And then there was the NuvaRing, which was kind of, I don't know. I don't want to bash anybody's personal choice because what works for one might not work for the other, but the NuvaRing for me was terrible too. It's just all that hormone. And then of course the pill, and you know how good I am about taking pills. When I had my first son, they talked to me about contraceptive options and they told me about this IUD, which they both scared me. There was the Paragard and then there was the Mirena. And then there was the Mirena, which was a 5-year one. And it is hormonal. And I thought that would be a good option for me because I want to have children, you know. So had my son, like turned right around and found out I was pregnant again. So I said after my second, that's it, and that's it. I'm getting some kind of IUD installed. So I chose the Mirena because I figured, you know, probably about around when my daughter's 5 years old, we will think about having more kids, which is funny because it totally is. Because now me and Sam are talking about having kids. But I recently, and this is the reason why I haven't been uploading a lot of videos, like I want to be on a schedule, but I have been suffering from mild depression. And I hate saying that because it's such a, it's like I had no idea where it would come from. I wouldn't want to hang out. I've withdrawn a lot from my friends and family and kind of been like in my little turtle shell, just hanging out and just haven't been feeling too good. And I would go have ups and downs. I would be really excited in the morning and then come afternoon, I would be over it. Or, you know, and that's just not me. You guys know my personality. Well, okay. My personality will shine through, but I had to fight sometimes to tell myself I am going to have fun today. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to go in the sun and I'm going to be freaking happy. So sometimes you got to smack yourself out of it. But when you're suffering from depression, it is a chore. I suffered from depression a long time ago. I'd say probably about 2003 or 2004. And it was just a deep, deep depression. It was just like a combination of so many things that have gone that I didn't want to deal with, that just kind of caught up to me. Like, you know, grieving my mother, you know, just bad relationships, not excelling in certain careers that I wanted to, the stress of trying to figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life and school and all that crap. And so apparently they say in the little pamphlet booklet that you're supposed to read when you take it home, when you decide that you want to get a Mirena, is that if you have ever suffered or if you had any kind of cases of depression in the past and the Mirena was not for you, well, bad on me for making a judgment call without researching all of the facts. Because I mean, I'm gonna tell you, when you go into a doctor's office or a gynecologist's office, these doctors are paid to push a certain product onto their clients. And look at us, we see commercials all the time about all these different drugs and how it's going to do this and how it's going to do that, and at the end they have the side effects. honey, and the side effects are worse than the drug, but all you can concentrate on is, oh my gosh, I'm going to actually be happy, or oh my gosh, I'm going to have enhanced performance, or I'm going to lose weight, or whatever. So sometimes you hear what you want to hear and you make the decision anyway. So for the past 5 years, I've been on the Mirena. I am getting this thing taken out immediately. I'm making an appointment for a week. But things have just gotten a lot worse. I've had a lot of mood swings. I've had crazy cramping, and I never had cramping. I completely have no period whatsoever. Like, I bought a pair of pads. Last time I bought a package of pads was like 2 years ago. I mean, I don't even spot anymore, which is, you know, at the time I was like, woohoo, hey girl, no periods for me. But now I'm like, whoa, maybe I needed those or something. I don't know. And you know, you'll have people who say there's no scientific study that you need to bleed for 4 months. Well, yeah, well, I know there's no scientific study for that. But I feel like your body should be allowed to do what it needs to do naturally. And it's taken me 5 years for me to realize that I have been not myself. And I'm not completely blaming this on Mirena, because I mean, there's been life changes. I am a mother of 2 now. My husband has a stressful job. I stay at home with the kids. Things have changed. Our children are growing older. It wasn't until I was sitting on the couch and I saw a commercial for the law offices of James Sokolov. If you or a loved one have ever suffered X, Y, and Z from the Mirena IUD contraceptive, blah, 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 then call blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? What are they talking about? Call. Who's got a class action lawsuit against Mirena? So I did my research and I was like, oh, dang, Mirena's under the fire. Let me go to like some mommy blogs and some parenting blogs and find out, is this like something I should just completely worry about right now? Or is this like, you know, one of those uncommon things? So I went to forum after forum after forum of women who were frustrated, upset, and angry because they would go to their general practitioner or their gynecologist or their OBGYN with concerns about mood swings, depression, anxiety attacks, headaches, migraines, cramps, ovarian cysts, and the doctors would turn them away, or the doctors would say, no, these things are completely unrelated. Or they would be like me, who would suffer all these things, no sex drive, low sex drive, if any sex drive, just, you know, mood swings up and down, almost like bipolarism. And I had no idea that these things were side effects of Mirena, because it wasn't, A, I didn't do my research, and B, they didn't tell me. They handed me a pamphlet and it all looked like a bunch of mumbo jumbo, and I trusted these doctors with my mental health, because it is something that affects you mentally. When you are not jumping on your husband all the time to make whoopee, it affects him. When there seems to be like a mental block shutdown and you don't want to go out and have fun anymore, and one day you're upset, one day you're happy, it affects your relationship, it affects your marriage. So the past 5 years, me and Sam have been thinking, well, maybe I'm a crazy person, or maybe, no, we haven't been thinking that. It's just something that we have dealt with, and I'm just like, well, I guess maybe that's just the way I am. But reading all these eye-opening articles of these women who are dealing with punctured uteruses, how do you even, uteri? What's the plural of uterus? As Honey Boo Boo Child's mom would say, the bajigga jagger wasn't happy. So I feel so sad about that. It's the depression. No, I feel so kind of like upset, because I spent the last 5 years, you know, living a certain way, and I didn't have to, and it was because of a choice that I made. So that was frustrating. But I went on YouTube and I did a couple of searches about the Mirena and other people's experiences. And you know, if you would have talked to me 2 years ago, I would have been singing Mirena's praises. Not only do I not have a period, I don't have to worry about taking a pill. I don't have to worry about that stuff at all. And that was enough of a trade-off for me at that time. When I first got the Mirena installed, it hurt like what? Ooh, it hurt so bad. And then I cramped. And then the hormones started kicking in, and I just felt so weird. I have a lot of friends who opted for the Mirena and then took it out within a month, because the hormones just make you feel so weird. But if you get by that first 2 months or 6 months or however long, for me it took about 6 to 7 months for me to feel like, okay, I feel good, this is gonna work. I didn't want to run around and take it out. And then not only that, there is the discomfort that comes with having two, I don't even know if they're metal, but two strings, plastic strings, hanging out of your cervix, okay? That's painful for certain people, especially your husband. But yeah, so I had no idea that all, I guess it takes a while because Mirena only came on the market in 2000. So, you know, so a lot of women now are realizing, wow, I have every last one of these symptoms and I'm not crazy and I need to get this thing taken out of me. So, hopefully I will feel a lot better because the past 2 months have been very rough. They've been very rough. I have had low drive for anything. I've been walking around in a funk, sad and depressed, and I am tired of that mess. So I apologize for the lack of videos, and I will give an update on the removal process and how I feel after I have this thing taken out. But you know, now I'm starting to feel pain in my lower abdomen, and it ain't nothing worth that. Nothing is worth that. I'd rather go back to the pill. No, I don't. Before I would have another birth control that relies on hormones. Yeah. So if any of you guys have had any experiences with the Paragard, please shout out and let me know. Send me a comment or hit up my inbox and let me know how you've felt about that. And if you have any problems with the Mirena, or if you love the Mirena, let me know too, because I want it to be, I don't want this to be a bashing Mirena is the evilness antichrist, because I mean, it's a choice and you choose to accept certain, you know, necessary evils. If you don't want to have a child, well, you're going to be depressed and mad at your husband and y'all probably going to get, no, I'm kidding. Anyway, so that's what this whole video was about, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.